Hi, my name is Anthony Guerrero, and I'm the broker and owner of Manhattan Miami Real Estate. Today I'm here to talk about South Florida. We've been getting lots of questions about what's been going on in the market. So we're here to talk about kind of the market today, where it's been, where it's going, and four new development projects that we really like that are meeting market demand. First is where we've been with Miami. Well, Miami or South Florida in general has always been a tax migration play. So people who wanted to get out of high tax states like California, New York, they always had their eyes set on South Florida. But in 2018, there was a tax law change that made it pretty expensive to own property as a primary homeowner in New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts, California, Chicago. So we had a lot of people. It made it more interesting financially to exit those high tax states and move to Florida. So we saw that tax migration right after 2018. On top of that, when COVID hit, we saw kind of a whole new. It accelerated the plans of a lot of these people who were already planning to move, solidified plans for others, and also the way people wanted social distance. And you can do that in a house in Florida. It's pretty easy. And so we had a lot of people move down. The way Florida handled the COVID restrictions, they didn't really have many of them, also gave Miami this kind of sense of being a liberty, or the whole state, a liberty state, freedom from COVID restrictions, freedom from state taxes, etc. So here we are. What happened was all these people came into South Florida and bought up all the homes. Not only did these people buy up all the single family homes, but also the hedge funds bought up all the single family homes. So you had buyers competing against hedge funds. And buyers competing against hedge funds is not that easy to do. And what happened is now you've gone from about standing inventory about 20,000 at any point in time for three counties: Broward, Miami Dade, and Palm Beach County. There used to be about 20,000 single family homes at any given time, and now there's only 4,700 homes for sale. So not a lot of homes for sale, kind of very few at the moment. Now, when these people came into Florida and they couldn't find single family homes, of course they went to condos, and they went to the largest condos. And the only issue is that South Florida is not really a large condo state. I mean, if you needed more space in a condo, you usually bought a house. So developers never really built this type of inventory. Not never, but they didn't build that much of it. They built a lot of ones and twos for pied-à-terre owners, second home buyers, etc. So not a lot of fours, fives, etc. Now we're seeing condos. So the condos used to be about 20,000 at any given time as well over those three counties, and now we're down to 6,800 as of March 31st. So huge huge declines there, both in single family homes and condos. And what does this do? This shortage of inventory, well, it increases prices and increases them significantly, and prices have gone up. And we don't see a lot of supply coming on for years. So over the last few years, there's basically been very little new development coming on the market. We've talked about that in our blogs, probably 18 months ago, probably right before COVID. We didn't see anything in the pipeline and to meet demand, and now it's really come to fruition where there's hardly anything coming on until now, probably 2026. And what's going to be coming on in 2025, 2026? Well, there are four projects that we really like that are I think all of them are pretty unique for Miami. These projects are Miami Beach. One is Cipriani. Cipriani is by the Italian brands, known for, Italian style and luxury living. It's going to be an 80-story tower in the heart of Brickell, and it's going to have great views from the highest floors. And it's in a very nice area, Brickell. It's not too crazy, not too many cars around. It's close to a park there, so we're very pro Cipriani. I'm Italian, so I'm pro Cipriani, of course. Now, also, we really like Paragon. Paragon is by Rem Koolhaas, and Rem Koolhaas is a Dutch architect. He's excellent. He's a Pritzker Prize winning architect, and he's done Park Grove and Coconut Grove, and quite a bit of has a quite a portfolio of really, really interesting buildings. So we think that's kind of an interesting play there, and those units can be very large, all direct views of the ocean, etc. And that's in the 5,000 block of Collins. Then what we really think is interesting is a kind of a shift to this real luxury living in South Florida. St. Regis is opening not just one, but two projects. One project in Brickell. Now, the Brickell project has two towers. It's Bayside, so there's some really, really nice views from some of the most eastern-facing or the highest floors as well, because you're very close to the water there. And I've never seen real 5-star living in Brickell or Miami, proper, ever. So we think this is really, really quite interesting for downtown Miami, etc. Also in Sunny Isles, which they're also going to have a two-tower project over 4.5 acres on 450 linear feet of beachfront, which is also at the current pricing, we really think it's going to do fantastic. Considering, so 4.5 acres, two towers, direct beach, and it's going to have the longest pool, 390-foot pool, as well. So both of these projects are residents only, so there's no hotel component, no hotel guests, so very exclusive, 5-star living, butler service for your primary home or your second home. It's pretty incredible. South Florida just doesn't have that. The closest thing would be, Four Seasons. And the Four Seasons has been doing really well. So the Four Seasons Surfside, at least, just had a record sale, close to $5,000 a foot for a 4-bedroom, and those are ultra luxury New York prices, not really, never really South Florida prices. So we're seeing a total change in, the dynamics of the market. And we think it's going to continue because, COVID's going to continue for a while. The people want liberty from these restrictions. They want not to overpay their taxes. So we think Florida, even though the prices have risen from the base was really, really low for a long time. So, and some of the projects that are being delivered are really, really outstanding. If you have any, so how do we service South Florida? Well, I'm a broker in Florida, and then we have two teams there. One is Wendy Mendoza. Wendy Mendoza has, she sold the Four Seasons Surfside and is very well acquainted with all the ultra luxury projects there, and has two people under her on her team, which would be Susanna and Robert. Robert actually sold the W Hotel a long time ago in South Beach, as well. Christian Kawas, and Christian Kawas has his own team, and that's Natalie and Michael. Christian Kawas sold Faena and Monad Terrace, which we really like, from a New York developer, JDS. And then there's some other projects coming in. Major is coming into Brickell, but we haven't really, that was just launched this week, and we don't know that much about it, but we're looking into being the first to find out. If you have any questions, you want to talk about any of these projects, or need any more of this overall data that we can share, let me know. My name is Anthony Guerrero, broker and owner of ManhattanMiami.com. And you can just go to ManhattanMiami.com and shoot me an email or text or whatever. All right. Look forward to hearing from you. Take care.